So I'm not going to talk about the game or the officiating or the penalties or Messi or Argentina or anything. You guys remember all of these kids watching the Egyptian games in Gaza? These were watch parties that were organized by a member of the Egyptian committee in Gaza, the aid committee in Gaza. His name was Fawaz El Wahidi. And this guy was killed by Israel in a raid 3 minutes after the beginning of the game between Egypt and Argentina. Just like that. There's no Hamas, there's nothing, but this is what Israel does every day. Just kill people. And we just lost count and we forgot, was it Hamas? Were there some sort of a base or rockets behind him, so they had to kill him, collateral damage? Oh my God, what can we do? It just become very repetitive. Yeah. Just another horrible thing that Israel does. Enjoy.
That is Bassem Youssef, dubbed the Jon Stewart of Egypt, discussing human rights violations surrounding the World Cup.
You guys only pat down Egypt? Why? That's messed up. That's messed up.
Then there was this, outside the stadium. Security, seen in a pair of videos, let many Argentine supporters pass through. However, they would stop and search Egyptian fans. Meanwhile, on the pitch, that signal by Egypt manager Hussam Hassan carries deep meaning.
So you're telling me the manager of Egypt put this sign out, which means the match between Argentina and Egypt should have been stopped because of racism. But the referee gave the Egyptian manager that put this sign out a yellow card! I kid you not, a yellow card was given to the manager of Egypt for doing that sign. And you can read the rules for yourself. No matter who does the sign, this sign means one thing: stop the match immediately. And the referee did not stop the match right after this sign was clearly shown from the manager. The same manager that couldn't control himself at full time even said, "I will say what's on my mind regardless of the consequences." This was clearly a rigged match and the world saw it. And I want to say one more thing. If they want Argentina to win so bad, why call everyone to come and participate? I agree with that. On top of that, Egyptian player Zico said, "The referee is unfair. God is sufficient for me and best disposer of affairs. He's wasting the effort on an entire nation."
You're telling me the manager of Egypt throws up this X symbol, which literally means there's been racism on the pitch, and then gets a yellow card for it? What? I'm not even joking. This wasn't stopped. This wasn't investigated. The referee literally went up to the manager and gave him a yellow card when he's clearly popped the X symbol up, which means you have to stop the game because there's been racism on the pitch or in the stadium in general and it's affected one of the players. So it says here, when a player, coach or team official makes that signal, they're informing the referee that racist abuse has occurred. It is meant to trigger FIFA's 3-step anti-racism protocol. First, stop the match, then suspend it. If the abuse continues, then ultimately abandon the match if it doesn't stop. So when anyone throws up this X symbol, they have to stop the match. No matter what is happening, no matter how late in the game it is, they have to stop it. And it didn't happen. So I can see why the whole world has erupted this morning. To give him a yellow card is honestly mental. Like, obviously the referee might not know the situation that's just gone on around him, but he's got officials. 4th officials are there for a reason. They should speak up and say something. FIFA needs to do better here. They brought this protocol in for a reason, to protect the players, and they failed.
Then the fans in the stands would feel it too.
بصوا الفانز الوسخة.
We should not forget as well, and we can't show it because there is one company that claims a lot of the footage. But there was an altercation between Team Egypt, its coaches, and the Dallas Police Department putting their hands on members of the team and escalating a situation as only American policing does. This is a team that has been mistreated, not just against Argentina, not just with VAR, but also their fans and even their team when they are at their own hotel. Meanwhile, the Palestinian ambassador to the United Kingdom would heap praise on Egypt for their historic performance, and he criticized the referee for their decisions, a sentiment that was really shared by many. Ahmed Nashwan, a Gaza-based fan of the Pharaohs, wrote on Twitter, "Can you imagine the level of injustice we live here in Palestine? Imagine a football team being eliminated from the World Cup simply because it raised the Palestinian flag and spoke about Gaza. Everyone here in Gaza was out in the streets watching. For a moment, they forgot the unbearable reality they endure every day. Perhaps a football match was their only hope of making their voices heard by the world. I swear our tears fell with joy after every Egyptian goal. But to see things reach the point where FIFA appoints a corrupt referee, crushing the happiness of Palestinians who are living in tents with no hope, even our simplest moment of joy was taken away from us." There's a lot to take in here. First of the matter, no one should have to deal with being abused in the stadium because you are rooting for a different team. I've said this before. Sports fans love trash talk. We love it. We'll do it all the time. Barbershop conversations, restaurants, getting coffee, hanging with friends, anything. We love it. What crosses the line is something like this, where fans will intentionally, in my view, it appears to be intentional, throwing their drinks at fans of opposing teams. I hate it. I hate it. I despise it. The second is the injustice that occurred with the Pharaohs. They did not deserve this. Maybe the goal of the tournament getting overturned because someone stepped on the other's toe 100-something yards away, that was a grave injustice. That is not what VAR is supposed to be set up for. The third, and this video has made the rounds, but it was of Gianni Infantino seeing his facial expressions when Egypt scored. Somewhat revealing to me. Him also saying, having like a weird admission about how he feared for Argentina, something of the sort when they went down, and showing a degree of sympathy and leniency. This does not help when you have to be a neutral party as the boss of FIFA. I think it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. So when you think about all of this, when you think about how the fans were mistreated in the stadium, but also by security, all you can do is throw up your hands and say that you are sorry, because no one deserves it. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.